When the MEV opened last April, the town didn't have a clear-cut path as to how it would serve the community. But over time, it's become a part of Milton's growing charm.
We're a town-run facility, really looking at helping sort of small, high-value businesses become bigger businesses. And so that takes a number of different forms. So this is an old town facility that they've repurposed, and we've got 10,000 square feet here of sort of modern business space. And it's a place where companies can come together and work together.
Milton was the perfect place in Halton to build a business incubator based on its local demographic.
Milton's kind of a very interesting spot in its growth right now. When you start looking at who's actually moved into Milton over the last 10 years, 5 years even, very heavily weighted with professional couples, income and stuff. And they're at that sweet spot in their lives where they can start to think, okay, now that I've sort of seen what the real world is about, maybe it's time for me to launch off into my own sort of endeavor, my own sort of company.
And entrepreneurship is a major part of what the MEV is all about, helping those with ideas become profitable with the right guidance.
Entrepreneurs Toolkit Workshop Series. So it's a series of 15 workshops for companies that have got a business idea, they're starting out, they need to take it to market now. And so they go through a very intensive process in terms of starting up their company, working out their financials, thinking about their marketing plan, who they're going to sell to, and actually then doing some practice around sort of sales. So that's going to be a very important piece for us. And I think it's crucial that we get that kind of programming sort of up and running, because when you start looking at sort of the Milton economy, we've got 3,000 home-based businesses here in town, and it's really about helping get them out of their home, let them be more professional.
Wilfrid Laurier University also holds workshops in the classrooms at the Education Village. But if the campus proposal is approved, that can be doing much more as well.
So that has stayed fairly constant, and the gratifying piece there is that Laurier has actually started to use that classroom. So they're starting to run some continuing education programs, they're running some business certification programs, and our expectation is that with a successful announcement, they'll actually start running credited courses there, and we actually have some room in the back where we could build a couple of extra classrooms.
Benham says the main goal for this year is getting the word out there for young entrepreneurs to let them know they're always welcome.
One is just activity. It's getting sort of a greater awareness of the facility out into the community and the business community in particular. It's getting people through the doors to see what we have to offer, getting them to use the facility, and that's well on track right now. Second piece is to really look at enhancing that entrepreneurship programming, and sort of our toolkit program is kind of the first step along that. So we've got actually an opportunity to run a robot camp here this summer, and so those are kind of the exciting little things that sort of you discover as you go along, and it keeps it very fresh and sort of interesting.
For Halton Insider, I'm Hayden Narine.